up, y'all? It's Jess. We back. Listen, I heard y'all, and we're replaying Ruby Tiara again. We're gonna do some romance options this time. You know, I was a savage in the last one. I was a savage. All I wanted, I don't remember a lot of this game. I remember Tank Top, and then I remember me fighting folks, like fist fighting folks. That's all I remember from the last time. But this time, we're gonna do some romance. We're gonna get our romance on, you know what I'm saying, for the new year, 2026. Happy New Year, by the way, y'all. How y'all doing? Okay, listen, let's get started. The Kingdom of Ethania, Age of Water. Okay, that's King Cletus, y'all. I remember him. Ethania is a kingdom hidden in a different dimension. For thousands of years, nothing much had changed in this kingdom of light-colored hair people. In another dimension, time may be counted by decades, years, centuries. For Ethania, it's just a loop of 4 different ages. As for now, it's the Age of Water. Okay, here's Queen Mara. It took the consorts days and nights to prepare for this, Your Majesty. May you enjoy their performances. Dolores said, it'd be lovely if they could dance as beautifully as Madame Raquel. Raquel said, Ethanians know Her Majesty is the best dancer there is. I only wish to capture even a sliver of her grace. Dolores said, yes, of course. Please forgive me, Your Majesty. It was not my intention to disrespect you. Queen Mara said, girl, don't apologize. Raquel is indeed a skilled dancer and worthy of praise. We are all empresses of His Majesty. I shall not be petty in my role as your queen. Yeah. Queen Mara said, aren't you delighted to see some new beautiful faces, Your Majesty? King Cletus said, it's always the same routine, just a different woman each time. As beautiful as these women are, they all talk the same way, act the same way. Right. I can only see it as playing with the same collection of dolls. Oop, he called y'all dolls. He called y'all worthless. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here go Concubine Bianca, y'all. Another night of dancing consorts. Couldn't she be more creative once in a while? Penelope said age is catching up with her. For her influence to remain, she needs young consorts. Now let's see which one of these new girls gets chosen for night attendance tonight and become her new puppet. Bianca said, we gotta do better, y'all. I ain't been selected to serve His Majesty for 4 fortnights now. Penelope said, girl, it's all about luck. Look at Concubine Velia. Started as a lady in waiting, not even one with a pretty face. Ooh, called you ugly. All it took was a bit of wine, and now she's with child. Bianca said, I swear, if she gives His Majesty an heir. Penelope said, things can go awry in so many different ways. Who knows? There might not even be a baby in the end. Gwen said, Velia never even asked for this. You two leave her out of your power game. Bianca said, girl, shut up. Has the king's favorite porcelain doll finally decided to take part? Gwen said, girl, I don't care about none of this, but Velia is my friend. You leave her out of this. Bianca said, or what, girl? Do I need to remind you that I'm higher than you, girl? And like I remember it, disrespecting me could get you slapped in the face. I bet I put some red on that pale skin, period. Yeah. Gwen, fight back, girl. Penelope said Gwen could have snatched that extra little crown too. If only that one night attendance didn't go wrong. Such a pity. Gwen said, girl, shut up. I'm happy right where I am. Mara said, the consorts are here. Let us begin. Okay. Look at these consorts, y'all. The music is hilarious. I don't think I played this with music the last time, but this music does not go with the... This music does not go with what's going on the screen. Cletus said, who's the one in white? What's your name, girl? That's Consort Amy, Your Majesty. Oh, he like her look. Would you like to get to know Consort Amy better, Your Majesty? She's already finished her night attendance training. King Cletus said, very well. Send her into my chamber tonight in the same dress. Ooh, not the same dress. Yeah. Where I'm at? Get me in here. Alright, meanwhile, in another dimension. This is Jose University, 2018. Okay, what's my name? My name is Jess. Jess Suggestions. Hello. And how should I look? Okay, we about to change her into a sister, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all, this is me. Alright, y'all, this is me. I can't remember if I made this girl look exactly the same as I did the last time. But I like her. Hey, sis. Here go Angel. Angel said, gee, Jess, can you take a little bit longer in there, please? I said, girl, it's not like there's class waiting for us. We just heading home for the summer. Angel said, I can't wait to fly back home. It's been so long. I said, freshman year was a fun ride indeed. I feel like... Hello? Look, y'all. Angel said what? You still crushing on the geologist girl. I mean, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate, girl. I just admire his intelligence. It's inappropriate for a student to get involved with someone who works here anyway. Angel said, girl, stop lying. You blushing like a tomato. Maybe it's time for Angel to play matchmaker again. I said, no more love letter pranks, girl. No more. It wasn't funny. You made Jeremy think I was actually into him. Also, Devin is too mature for these kind of pranks. Angel said, it don't matter anyway. You see the way he looking at that girl? I said, you mean Elizabeth Rose? They probably just discussing science stuff. Angel said, a guy doesn't look at a girl this way just discussing science. I said, she's smart as hell. I give her that. I just don't see how hot scientists like Devin could be interested in her. Angel said, I wonder when you'll get better at understanding men. Girl, if you know so much about men, how come you still single? Ooh. Angel said, understand that men don't mean I care for them smarty pants. Okay, that's my sis, y'all. That's my sis. Okay, a 4-hour flight. Perfect length for a nap. Angel said, what's with you and your obsession of sleeping? You sleep in class all the time. Can't believe you were still top in class. I said, classes are useless. I only attended them because I needed the credit hours. It's just tiring having to do classes during the day and karate in the evening. Angel said, aren't you a black belt already? Why you still go to the dojo? Girl, I need to stay hot for the men, girl. It's more of a workout, you know? Gotta stay fit, maintain that flexibility. You know guys dig it. Angel said, sure, girl. I have a feeling that's not what your Devin is into. I said, since when you know what guys are into, girl? Since you got your degree, you know everything. Angel said, since always. If I didn't tell you about Jeremy, you wouldn't have any idea still. I said, he was just inviting me to his football game, girl. Angel said, to impress you. Duh. Okay, whatever. I think this is our gate. Let's board. My hair color is cute, y'all. It's cute. Okay, here's the kingdom of Ethania. This is Mars' chamber, y'all. Queen Mars. Okay, this the little floozy. Consort Amy said, good evening, your majesty. Mars said, you should be getting ready for night attendance, Amy. Why would you come to my chamber? Amy said, the king finally laid eyes on me, your majesty. I understand that would have never happened if it weren't for my queen. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to you, your majesty. Thank you for everything. Mars said, I tried my best to help all you consorts, but you were the only one who caught the king's eyes. You are very capable, girl. I hope you bear a son for our king. She said, I'll try my best. What should I wear for my first night attendance? Mars said, actually, his majesty adores you in this white dress. Just head down the hallway. Royal Guard Charles will escort you there. She said, yes, your majesty. Okay, bye, girl. Mara, I feel like we don't like Mara, y'all. I feel like we had beef with her the last time. I can't remember. Let's just keep reading. The promising consort is going to help secure Queen Mara's power and influence in Ethania. But at what cost? I feel like I shouldn't feel sorry for her. I can't remember why though. Another beautiful woman sent to her husband's chamber by her own hands. Okay, here's our plane, y'all. 4 o'clock. Girl, we in economy class. Ain't no leg room back here. It's too uncomfortable. It's impossible to fall asleep like this. Angel said, stop trying to sleep then. You gonna have a whole summer vacation to sleep. Oh, girl, my bed. How I missed you. Angel said, I can never understand why you're so into sleeping. I said, I can never understand why you aren't, right? Hello? I forgot about this part. Angel said, what the hell was that? The cabin on fire. Y'all. We under attack. Not under attack. What's all these booms? The emergency exit door next to you blew up in pieces. Oh, Lord. Help, girl. Angel. Angel said, Jess, hold on to that ledge. I'm coming to grab you. Look at me, y'all. Angel. Quit tripping, girl. As the plane starts tilting, you start losing your grip. Angel, help me. I can't. As the plane continues tilting, your carry-on luggage slides down towards you. Oh, Lord. Angel. Angel said, no, Jess. Y'all. Winds howl. Look at me, y'all. Winds howl into your ears as you fall rapidly from the sky until you pass out. Okay, they had me falling down the sky, y'all. Okay, this is Ethania. This is Baron Gregory's estate. Baron Gregory said, the future of your house depends on you, Solana. I've waited 5 ages for this. Solana said, I'll try my best, Father. Mirabelle said, we couldn't afford the blue silk cloth. I tried my best to sew you this linen dress. Solana said, I'm sorry, Mother. You shouldn't have to do this. You are Baroness. She said, I'm just a mother sewing a pretty dress for my beautiful daughter. If the king chooses you in the draft, this will be the last dress I can sew you. Mama. Baron Gregory said, you know we need this, Mirabelle. Over the ages, our house has been declining. We can't even afford a lady in waiting for Solana. All that's left is our titles. Okay, Daddy. You need to impress the king, my daughter. Bear a son for the king and bring glory back to our house. Bro, I can't control that. With the status of our house, it's highly unlikely for me to be chosen in the draft. I need some air. Okay, look at them, y'all. Okay. Solana said, is that a woman? Yeah, girl, it's me. Her hair is so dark. What are those clothes she's wearing? What is she? Where did she come from? Girl, I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you. Is she still alive? She's still breathing. Okay, help me, girl. Am I dead? Slowly regaining consciousness, you open your eyes. Angel. Ow, my head. Solana said, don't worry, you'll be fine. With the immense pain in your head, you close your eyes again. Sometime later. Okay, where am I, y'all? Where are we? What is this place? The last thing I remembered was falling out of the plane. Wait, I saw Angel before I passed out again. Where is she? Angel. Angel. Hello? What the hell happened to you, Angel? What's wrong with your hair, girl? Where are we? Solana said, I'm Solana, girl. Are you okay? Look at me laughing. Angel, was this all just a prank? Gotta say, it was crazy realistic prank, though. You had the plane blowing up and stuff. Nice hair, by the way. And you should keep that dress for the prom. Solana said, prank? Prom? Girl, what you talking about? I ain't never seen anyone like you, ma'am. From where do you hail? I said, girl, okay. I'm worn out, girl. Let's be serious. Be for real. What is this place? Solana said, you're in Baron Gregory's estate. And my name is Solana, not Angel. I said, you just screwing with me, right? She said, I don't understand. What is screwing? Girl, screw you, Angel. Solana said, wait, ma'am. Not ma'am. And girl. Okay, this place is huge, y'all. Where am I? This gotta be a museum or something. Hello? Anybody here? I need to get out. Look at Solana running. Ma'am, please. You can't run around like that. And please stop yelling. I said, oh, Solana, isn't it? I'm done being part of this prank, girl. I want out now. I'm about to get out of here. And if you keep this up, I'll black belt your butt. Ooh. Trying to catch these hands, sis. Solana said, I feel like we speaking the same language, but I don't know what you talk about, girl. All right, I'll escort you out. I said, you're freaking me out, girl. Let's go home. Solana said, what are you talking about? What is happening? Forget it. Please just follow me, ma'am. Okay, look at me, y'all. No freaking way. Solana said, ma'am. I said, what the hell is this? This is definitely not the world I lived in. Wait, is that a castle? How on earth did I get here? This isn't a prank. And you ain't Angel? Solana said, you are so odd, ma'am. I said, of course it couldn't be a prank. I fell out of plane. Right. That plane blew up. And as I remember, Angel was still on the plane. And there's no way she would be here with me. Then where am I? What is all this medieval stuff? How did I survive? Okay, so girl, hey sis, you said your name was Solana. She said, yes, I'm Solana, daughter of Baron Gregory. Okay, Baron, as ridiculous as it sounds, did I somehow travel back in time? What year is this? Where am I? She said, girl, I don't know what a year is. You spoke a lot of words I don't comprehend. As for where you are, this is the kingdom of Ethania. Okay, what are you talking about, girl? I know Ethania in history. So Ethania is fine. As for year, I know this is definitely not 2017. She said 2017. I said, when were you born? She said, I was born on the 325th age of when? Okay, what are you talking about? Then what age is it now? She said, it's the 330th age of water now. Okay, I might be having a bad dream. Maybe all this is in my head while I'm laying on a bed in the nut house. But I gotta get out of here somehow. Oh, my phone. Where my phone at? Look at her. It's a lot of y'all. No signal. Solana said, what is this thing, ma'am? Girl, it's a phone. What you mean? It's a phone, girl. It's our phone. She said a mobile phone. Yeah, girl, it's something everybody used to communicate. She said, so where did you come from, ma'am? I said, first of all, girl, I'm not your ma'am. Call me Jess, and I'm from America. As a matter of fact, my best friend from there looks just like you, minus the hair, and I guess you have her face, and that's all. She said, this sounds even more wild than all the fables I've read. How could something like this happen? I said, I guess you can say it's a different place and a different time. If that's even the case. She said, wait, America? I've heard of that before. You have? She said, is that where you came from? I thought it was just a fable. I said, a fable? No, girl, it's real. Solana said, Mother used to tell me of a story of a man named Wade. It was said that ages ago, an oddly dressed man came to the palace and requested an audience with King Joseph. He had gray hair and looked just like any other Ethanian, but he claimed to be from America, a place across the sky. Out of curiosity, the king granted him an audience and listened to his story. Everyone laughed at him. Even King Joseph believed he was just a remarkable bard. However, King Joseph was amused by his story and kept him in the palace for entertainment. Okay, so did this Wade ever try to leave? She said yes. It was said that he spent half an age working on a way back to where he came from. Okay, did he fail? She said probably. Unlike you, he was an old man. He was on borrowed time. He died alone in his bed with his journal in his hand. No one knew about it until a bored King Joseph sent a royal guard to fetch him for a tale. Well, that's cheerful. Wait a second. His journal? What did the king do with it? Solana said the story ended at Wade's death. Father and mother may know. We'll have to ask them. I said, girl, that journal might be the way up out of here. I need to talk to your mom and daddy. Solana said, Jess, it's not wise to address the Baron and Baroness like that. Also, I'd advise against requesting an audience with their current attire. Okay, considering how it went for poor Wade, I guess my best shot is to blend in. With any luck, I won't draw unnecessary attention. Then I can work my way out. Solana sis, can you turn me into an Ethanian? She said, I think I can gather some commoner clothing. There's some old periwigs in the stockroom. We don't use them. They were worn by my great-grandmother. Okay, why I need a wig? My hair is laid, girl. Solana said, you have the most beautiful hair I've ever seen, but Ethanians do not possess such a dark hair color. Are you for real? She said, Jess, please try to talk like an Ethanian. My bad, sis. Yes, my lady. Solana said, I'll tell my parents that you're a farmer's daughter. We became friends and now you wish to serve House Duran. These dresses are all conservative. They will do. Okay, which one should I wear? Let's look at all of them, y'all. House Duran blue. Okay, that's kind of cute. Let's look at the other ones. Scholar black. Nah, I ain't feeling that. What's the last one? Peasant beige. I don't want nothing to say peasant now, but that's cute too. I think this is the one I wore last time. But let's do this one again. This what I have to do. Solana said, "You look gorgeous, even in commoner clothing, Jess." I said, "Speaking of commoners, where are your servants? Why this place so empty? Y'all broke or something?" Solana said, "It's a long story. We don't have servants anymore. It's just father, mother, and me here." Oh, my bad. She said, "Now you need to pick a periwig. Your dark hair is so beautiful." I said, "Trust me, it's a common thing where I came from. Now let's see the wigs." Okay. Y'all. I think this is what I did last time. The fishtail. The beach wave. Nah, I don't want that. I don't like them bangs. What's the back bun? I don't like my forehead. I think I gotta do the... I think I want to do the fishtail. The cornrow bun is cute, but I think I'm gonna do the fishtail, y'all. I'm gonna look exactly like I did the last time. Yeah, let's do this wig. This will do. Solana said, "Are you ready to meet the Baron and Baroness?" Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, Lord. What happened? Hello? Oh, Lord. Yo. Hello? Father. The mercenary said, there's my target. You coming for Solana? He said, "Don't worry, Lady Solana. Duchess Iso would like you to disregard the draft. Don't worry. I was only paid to make you, well, a little less pretty. Just be a good girl and stay still. No one has to die." Solana said, "I understand. I will not fight back. Just don't hurt anyone." The mercenary said, "Good girl." What you mean? What you mean? Solana, hold on for a second. Hold on. Just one question. How about I make your stupid face less pretty first? Period.